Hi guys, today I am exiting from Eswatini, that is a country formerly known as Swaziland. I am visiting coastal city of a country called Mozambique, that is Maputo. So the journey will take me about 3 hours. Eswatini in Nkulumeni border to Goba border, which is the Mozambique side. So we are going to enjoy the scenery, the beautiful landscape, so make this new discovery. So the road trip starts. Try to, what's the name of the border again? Nkulumeni. So then Goba, which is the Mozambique side.
Crossing borders always brings a sense of change. Different air, different languages, and yet the same warmth from people on both sides. The border between Eswatini and Mozambique is no exception. It's just a formality, but it marks the start of a new chapter in this road trip. I've always been drawn to Mozambique, its unique blend of cultures and history. As you cross the Eswatini border, be sure to declare any electronic items you're carrying. And on the Mozambique side, have extra cash ready for the visa fees and road tax. There are quite a few payments to make on their end.
Okay, easily done with the paperwork. Is now to start hitting to Maputo. So we go in Maputo. So paper out of Swazi. Yeah, I am filing for visa. Yeah, visa to Mozambique. So waiting for the visa. Yes.
650 metric pounds. Yeah.
So here we go.
Used to already use this for Africa.
So if you are driving in Mozambique, be prepared to pay extra insurance. What about how much is it? 280 rand for you to ply the road. So you must have to insure your car. Even though
800,
yeah,
and another 280.
yeah,
You pay
300 100 road tax,
and then insurance 280.
And then insurance 280. So you have to get ready with the local currency to pay this money. If you don't pay it,
you pay South African.
You'll be apprehended by the police. So we have just finished paying it, even though that we have our car insured from Swaziland and then or Eswatini. It's a double payment.
As we journey from Eswatini, the air feels charged with anticipation. After miles of landscapes and the steady rhythm of the road, the small town of Bun greets us, a a warm embrace just outside the bustling heartbeat of Maputo. It's the perfect gateway, giving a taste of Mozambique's inviting spirit before we dive deeper into the city. Here's a brief historical overview of Mozambique tailored for travelers. Mozambique, located on Africa's southeastern coast, has a rich and diverse history influenced by indigenous cultures, Arab and Indian traders, and later European colonizers. For centuries, the region was a crossroads of African, Arab, and Indian commerce, evident in its coastal towns. By the 8th century, Arab traders had established roads along the Swahili coast, trading in gold, ivory, and enslaved people. This trade network brought Islam to the area and left a lasting cultural and architectural legacy that travelers can still witness in cities like Ilha de Mozambique, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In the late 15th century, Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama landed in Mozambique on his journey to India. The Portuguese influence grew, and by the early 1500s, Mozambique became a Portuguese colony. Colonization introduced Christianity, European culture, and new trade dynamics, but it also exploited local resources and people, resulting in widespread hardship and resistance among Mozambicans. The push for independence gained momentum in the 20th century, leading to a full-scale liberation struggle. In 1975, Mozambique finally gained independence from Portugal after nearly a decade of conflict under the direction of the Mozambican Liberation Front, Frelimo. However, peace was short-lived as a civil war broke out soon after between Frelimo and the anti-communist Renamo, a conflict that lasted until 1992. Since the civil war, Mozambique has been working towards stability and economic growth. Today, travelers can experience a country filled with beautiful beaches, vibrant culture, and resilient people. From the historic charm of Ilha de Mozambique to the lively markets of Maputo, Mozambique offers visitors a glimpse into its past and a hopeful future. I made a reservation at a bed and breakfast that looks cozy and decent. It's about 2,500 meticais per night, which comes to roughly $35. This will be my base for the next 5 days. The goal is to stay budget friendly while exploring the local sites and experiences. As I continue my journey, I'm setting out to find the Nigerian community here. I know that's where I'll find some of my favorite dishes, those comforting, familiar flavors that remind me of home. In each place I visit is this taste that ground me, connecting me back to my roots even while I'm far from home. The next morning, I woke up early, eager to dive into the vibrant pulse of Maputo. With the cool, fresh air of dawn still lingering, I made my way to Samora Marshall Park, a green oasis in the heart of the city. The park was already alive with early risers, locals exercising, chatting, or simply taking in the morning calm. It felt like a perfect spot to start, paying homage to the legacy of Samora Machel, the revolutionary leader and Mozambique's first president, whose spirit of independence and resilience still shapes the country.
When you come to Maputo, you should endeavor to visit this place. It's a major popular tourist destination. It is called Paracad Independence, and as well as where you have the massive statue of Samora Machel, who the first president of Mozambique. So it's a very popular tourist destination. So everything you need to see about Mozambique is in this central arena.
Watch next part on Maputo City.